Afternoon all, and welcome back to the Kieran Clouded Racing Show for another Cheltenham Festival anti-post video. This time going on to selection number 7, and it comes in the Ultima Handicap Chase, and the horse is Booster Bob for Ollie Murphy. Currently best price 50 to 1. Again, it'd be 1 point win. I'll be doing all win bets up until the declarations are in, and then we can look at our each way plays from there. This horse has had 7 chase starts, currently 3 wins, 1 on debut at Foss Lass, for 2 wins at Newbury at the back end of last season, March, and November this season, winning the Peter O'Sullivan. Those two races discussed. So obviously won the Premier Handicap on the 1st of March last year, the Greatwood Gold Cup. Unbelievable ride from Sean Bowen. This was right over 2 miles, 4 furlongs. Horse was basically tailed off after 2 or 3 fences. Didn't look at all likely to do anything, and then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, was there jumping the last, and then went away to win fairly cosily in the end. But he won in the end only by a length and a half, but he looked fairly cosy at the end considering how far back he was. The second in that race for Chenzo obviously was second in the Paddy Power this year, and then has obviously gone on to win at Ascot since. And then the third, Saint Segal, has won 3 times since that race in March last season. So the form's fairly strong, and he was only rated 126 that day, Booster Bob. He's now rated 140, which isn't too bad. He'll still be in the Ultima ranks. He'll still be slightly low down the handicap, I would have thought, off that rating. I know Town won it last year off 127, but you'd like to think that there'll be a few more classier types in here that potentially Booster Bob could get a decent weight. Then went on to win the Sir Peter O'Sullivan Handicap Chase over 2 miles, 6 furlongs time before, when beating the horse. I can't remember the horse he beat now. But anyway, Prairie Wolf was third, he's won since, and King's Threshold was fourth, has again won since. The second Leader of the Park was second, who then finished second again to look away at Kempton next time. Form looks fairly strong for that race again, and again held up in the rear. Come through quite nicely to win by 4.5 lengths, showing that the further the trip, the better. So the fact that the chance of their arm of going for this 3 mile 1 furlong is only going to suit him if he goes up in trip. Because the fact that he's held up, coming off the pace, certainly looks like a stayer. Definitely going to suit. And then his latest run was his run at Cheltenham on Trials Day, when finishing 5th behind Donica and Jaguar there at Cheltenham on Trials Day, again over 2.5 miles. And once again doing all his late work at the end, held up at the rear, and then brought through with a late rattle to finish 5th. I think he was beaten near enough 10 lengths, but that doesn't tell the full story. I think the step up in trip is what he wants. He has 2 entries. He has this, and he has the Kim Muir entry. So they're definitely thinking along the lines of a step up in trip for this horse. And all his best work is coming in. He came up the hill really well at Cheltenham last time, so that shouldn't be an issue. I just think all his best work is at the end. Obviously, he's probably going to have the assistance of Sean Bowen in the saddle as well, which is always a plus. And you always want to be on one of the British horses in the Ultima. It has been a while. I think it's 15, 20 years now since the Irish won the Ultima. So definitely want to be on one of the British ones. I know there's a few at the top of the market that you can make claims for, Jaguar being one of them. Obviously, he has yet to fulfill his full potential. I don't think he likes too much of a battle, to be honest. I'd be willing to take him on, and a couple of others up there that could be taken on. But I'm going to take a swing on Booster Bob at 50 to 1 for the Ollie Murphy stable, and he will be my 7th selection in the anti-post series. Obviously, it's looking okay. We had a bit of a boost over the weekend with Stormheart winning nicely, and actually hasn't been given any change in the handicap by the Irish handicapper, so still off 147. So hopefully we'll get a decent mark from the British handicapper and still go for the Coral Cup, even despite winning that Grade 3 over the weekend. He's currently 14 to 1. We are on at 25, so hopefully that's at least one decent one in the book. But we shall see. But yeah, selection number 7, Booster Bob for the Ultima handicap chase at 50 to 1, 1 point win. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and there'll be plenty more content coming this week with the weekend preview featuring Kempton, Newcastle at the weekend. Will come on Thursday evening, so I will see you then, guys. But before then, have a good day and happy punting to you all.